Oi, oi, alright, how's it going? I'm Grant, this is Doodle Review, and although this is supposed to be straight up normal rock week, we're jumping into an album by The Armed that very much pushes the boundaries of that. Perfect Saviours is the fifth album from mysterious post-hardcore alt-metal noise rock collective The Armed, featuring a long list of collaborators and yet providing scarce information on its core personnel while continually evolving their confrontational sound. The project refused to present in any sort of conventional sense, which has built an intriguing mystique, but until now has kept me very much at arm's length. I found the piercing electronic noise rock of 2018's Only Love completely impenetrable, and 2021's ultra pop, while far more enjoyable in hindsight, hasn't garnered many repeat listens. Perfect Saviours sees the group retain their abrasive electronics and devastating blast beats, but deploying them sparingly inside a more conventional alternative rock aesthetic, while slightly stepping away from the hard metal noise core of the previous offerings, and the results are fantastic. To the devoted, saying this may be the best Armed record could seem a cop-out, a classic case of only getting it because the heavy group has softened up. But the fact is, Perfect Saviours is an elevated experience in almost every conceivable way. Memorable hooks, provocative but cohesive lyrical themes, and dynamic arrangements. Even at its most loudest and cacophonous, a mode the group still does have in spades, it just sounds better. Driven most likely by the services of Alan Moulder at the mixing desk, this record doesn't leave you with horrendous ear fatigue in the way that ultra pop did. Narratively, Perfect Saviours searches for meaning in the absurdity of modern life and our malignant inertia and apathy towards existence outside of the relentless pursuit of the dream. The lyrics often refer to how we tell ourselves lies. Lies about what make us happy, but also lies as the only means to kind of pull us out of hopelessness. The Armed, in this sense, represent a perfect transatlantic mirror to the current crop of British post-punk, reflecting back many of the same themes but with a more muscular, rockist sensibility. This might not seem apparent in the opening moments of the album. Sport of Measure sees vocalist Tony Wolski lulling the listener with a delivery akin to Alex Turner of all people. As it turns out, a perfect opening that sets the scene for the dynamic tracklist ahead, while building to a classically epic and loud conclusion fitting of the expectation the Armed have built over their discography. FKA World picks up on this with a charging assault wanting to sell you all the tonics you need to cure yourself. And Clones follows this up with a chorus that just blows my mind every time I hear it. Drums that ramp from halftime to full-on blast beats over the course of just one or two lines. It's like injecting adrenaline into your ears. These three songs encapsulate the urgency of the record. In fact, all three of them kind of start like you've just walked into the room and the band was already playing, just putting you straight into the heart of the action. The wide variety of contributors from Converge's Jacob Bannon, Queens of the Stone Age's Troy Van Leeuwen to Illuminati hotties Sarah Tudzin, Julian Baker and more creates a carnival of chaos that's exhilarating to listen to. The bass guitar in particular on this album is outstanding. It wasn't a surprise to me to find that Eric Avery from Jane's Addiction and Beck's Justin Meldal Johnson both contributed some low-end magic to this record, because the level of creativity and performance is that good. But honestly, there's no discernible difference in quality from the fuzzed out intensity in the climax of first track Sport of Measure to the live jazz runs on closer Public Grieving and everything in between. Kenny Szymanski is a revelation. To draw an unlikely comparison in my closing statement here, Perfect Saviours is to me to the Armed what the Exterminator Evil Heat era was to Primal Scream. A truly unique, one-of-a-kind, nightmarishly psychedelic artistic statement that is probably just too good to get the real recognition it deserves, but fuck, I love it. I'm actually giving this, I'm giving it a 10 out of 10. It's so good. But tell me, what did you think? Did I get this right? What was your favourite track? Tell me why. it does or doesn't deserve a 10 out of 10. Just let me know, wholesome abuse in the comments, and I'll see you in the next video. Cheers.